Most men don't lose power because they lack confidence. They lose power because they leak attention. They react, they explain, they chase clarity, they chase reassurance, they chase women, they chase outcomes. And every time they do it, they tell the world the same thing. I'm not the axis. Something outside of me is. That is the disease. I've said this before on other rituals on this show. Killer of hesitation in that podcast called When I Met My Shadow Self, Niccolò the Prince manifested this dominant ritual. And also in Black Flame Ritual, I answered to no one. I should say Black Flame Ritual of Sovereignty. Power does not come from movement. Power comes from restraint under pressure. Today I'm giving you another discipline ritual, not a trick, not a manifestation fantasy. Discipline. It's called Dual Anchor Protocol. And if you misuse it, it'll expose exactly why you're not ready for deeper systems with girl yet. Let's start the podcast, brothers. You guys are listening to the Masculine Show, a podcast for introverts to become more masculine and get the body of an alpha male. And of course, get more mentally healthy and get that seducer's mindset, if you get me. And lastly, I help guys become more desirable and get the mindset of a seducer. Let's get into the podcast. Welcome back to the Masculine Mindset Show, you guys. This is the Dual Anchor Protocol. Why men who can't hold fire shouldn't chase a thing. Here's a big point, you guys. Most men don't lack confidence. They lack containment. They feel a pull, emotional, sexual, whatever, and they move. Text, explain, chase clarity, collapse, frame. Frame collapse, if you will. Today isn't about doing more. It's about doing nothing on purpose. This ceremony I'm about to reveal is in a deeper system I'm not going to reveal yet. What you're getting today is a phase 0 compatible extraction. And yes, a red candle is required. Okay? If that already annoys you, congratulations. You've identified the problem. Brothers, listen to me. You can get a red candle anywhere. Target, Hobby Lobby, fucking even Kohl's. KOHL''S. Anyways, context, you guys. We're gonna start with the next part, you guys. So keep listening, okay? If you've listened to, as I said in the intro, my episode called When I Met My Shadow Self, Niccolò the Prince manifested this dominant ceremony, or the Black Flame Ritual of Sovereignty, yeah, you already know the law, okay? Power doesn't come from movement, it comes from restraint under pressure. Hesitation isn't weakness, it's fire with nowhere to go. Most men discharge it into texting or just checking in, or paragraphs no one asks for. That's not masculine, that's customer support. Listen to me. You're going to hear a ceremony a little later, but understand this. This is taken from an advanced book, highly advanced, where I cover energetic mechanics, where I cover laws of influence, okay? You'll be hearing this throughout my library already on a few podcast outlets, where I cover laws of influence. I retired from humility. That one, and even when your reflection becomes dangerous, you light the red candle, okay? Go listen to those 2 podcasts. Today's episode, I want to tell you one more time, I am revealing a ceremony. But I need you to do me a favor and just leave me a 5-star review. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube. I am releasing these episodes on YouTube as well. However, you guys, the big point here is this. All right, I have some freebies on my website to list a few books, right? The Secret Life, okay? Want to hear a little more about that? Check out my other episode called How to Build Your Mysterious Secret Life. And also, one last I should say freebie that I'm handing out. My freebie that I'm handing out, okay? This is for my fitness audience. Post-workout shakes for instant lean muscle. Now, let's keep moving forward, brothers, because I want to get to the ceremony. All right, so before we really get into the ceremony, okay, I've got to cover a few things. First point, why the red candle is non-negotiable, okay? Let's clear this up real quick. The red candle is not aesthetic. It's not for romance, okay? It's not witchy Pinterest bullshit. Red is for heat, blood, pressure, embodiment. White candles are more for calm men. Black candles will harden men. Red candles test men. The flame puts fire in the room and asks a simple question. Can you feel this and not move? Right? Most men fail in under 30 seconds. They shift. They fantasize. They plan a text like it's a military operation. If you remove the red candle, you remove the test. No test, no conditioning. You need to get a fucking red candle. Don't ignore that, you guys. I'm telling you, just don't. Now, we get to the failure mode. Okay, the failure mode. This next part is the failure mode. I talked about context in episode callbacks, right? Covered why the red candle is non-negotiable. Now, the failure mode. Listen to me. Every man faces two pulls. An emotional pull, right? Certainty, reassurance, being chosen. And a sexual pull. Access, release, validation, or even invalidate. Guys, one of the first things I learned about building sexual tension years ago is you need to master the art of validate and invalidate. Okay, anyhow, weak men pick one, okay? Then they apologize for that, okay? They apologize for it. Now, strong men hold both without reacting. That's the difference between attraction and appetite, okay? Now, with all that said, you guys, I want to take a quick intermission to tell you all right now, check the show notes. I'm still going to offer you all my school community, SKOOL. It's free, you guys. It's fucking free. And you also get more one-on-one attention if you message me on school. Now, let's go. Now we get to the ceremony. We get to the damn ceremony. Okay, this is strictly extracted from Project X. And yes, this is an advanced book, you guys. It's highly advanced, okay? You're going to hear an advanced ceremony today. So I suggest you, listen to this podcast more than once. I've done this several times already. But just listen to me. The point is you do this 1 to 2 times per week, okay? This is really going to last about 7 minutes, sometimes 10 if you really focus and visualize the chord forming, right? You know what I mean? So we're going to talk about etheric chords in a little bit. But anyways, I'm not going to cover any names, okay? 0 names, no fantasies, no storytelling, okay? Rituals, you guys, are meant to be followed step by step, okay? Don't skip one fucking step. I actually met this person a long time ago. She would never seal her ceremonies. I was like, girl, that's like leaving fucking cocaine at the bar and trying to not get in trouble for that. But anyways, let's keep fucking going, okay? First step, sit upright, light a red candle, okay? Posture matters. If your body's sloppy, your life is too, all right? Now, next step, slow down your breath until you're calm, not aroused. This is not like that episode called When Your Reflection Becomes Dangerous, You Light the Red Candle. No, not like that, all right? Slow down your breath until you're calm, not aroused, okay? Just be very calm during this ceremony, all right? Now, if you're turned on, you're already leaking, okay? Cut that shit out. This ceremony is not for seduction. No, it's not. Now, next step. You want to identify 2 pulls in your life. 2 pulls. This is the chord that you're going to think about here. I want you to start You're visualizing that chord forming, okay? Now, you're going to visualize that chord being formed, okay? With these two girls. Doesn't matter who it is, okay? Do not name the women, no. Just name the pressure that you feel, okay? Name pressure. Does that make sense? Alright, so I went through first 3 steps. Sit upright, light the red candle, posture matters, okay? Slow down your breath until you're calm, not aroused. If you're turned on, you're already leaking. Now, as I said, you identify 2 poles in your life, one emotional, one sexual. Just keep the faces right there, right in front of you. Alright, name the pressure that you feel. Now, next step, okay? Feel both simultaneously form. This is where most men panic. Your instinct will be to solve one. That instinct is weakness, okay? So, do not follow that instinct, okay? Now, as I said, you feel both poles simultaneously. This is where most men panic, right? But you won't, because you're listening to my podcast. Follow what I say and keep listening, okay? Now, we get to the next step. Do nothing, okay? Just relax, sit, listen to the relaxing music in the background. Don't move. I want you to get into that meditative state, eyes half lidded at this point. It might be a little uncomfortable for you to actually be still, but trust me, you can do it. Listen to me. Stillness is powerful, okay? This is a lot of stuff that, like, spiritual teachers and practitioners do, okay? But this is more like a ceremony. Anyways, next step here. Alright, pull all your awareness back into your body. Chest, spine, weight, gravity. Okay? Now, big deep breath. Last step here is to extinguish the red candle with sage, if you have one, or a candle snuffer, okay? This is where you seal the ceremony with this particular seal phrase. If you can feel desire without moving, you're no longer owned by it. That's the drill. Simple, masculine, dangerous if misused, which is why it's framed correctly. What this ritual produces. So, really, you guys, I should say, word for word, this ceremony is, again, taking inspiration from Project X on how you go through 5 steps, but I give you 7 here, a little different, okay? Really, you set the space, you visualize chords, then you activate emotion, then whisper the anchors, then seal the ceremony. Or I should say seal the anchor, yeah. But the point, you guys, is this. Here's a point, okay? What this ritual really does, practicing it properly, you get fewer obsession loops or fixation, right? Less compulsive texting, less mental noise, that's 3. Stronger presence, 4. Increased respect, all right? And improved polarity. Here's the line men get wrong. When you stop chasing, women don't feel ignored. They feel uncertainty. And uncertainty creates gravity, okay? That's not manipulation. That's what happens when you stop broadcasting your internal state like a podcast nobody's subscribed to. Brothers, listen to me. Give me a 5-star review and let's keep moving forward. We're going to get to the hierarchy, okay? Before you touch advanced frameworks, okay? Before we go into, phase 0 or even phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, etc., etc. Even phase 4, where I released that one episode called when your reflection becomes dangerous, you light the red candle, right? That is a phase 4 ceremony. Anyhow, before you get to the advanced frameworks like that podcast, that earlier one, a couple episodes back, okay, you need a frame that doesn't collapse under desire. That's why How to Embody the Rake's Mindset exists. Not dating advice, not PUA tricks, not speed seduction shit. No. It's more like conditioning, calibration, discipline, containment training, identity installation, okay? Something you need to really know is the Rake's mindset isn't the system, it's the prerequisite. I'm not like most dating coaches, brothers, where they just reveal a ton of tricks, gambits, pickup lines. Really, pickup lines they're not really that great, because what it does is girls can see through your congruence, okay? If you say any random line and it's not even congruent with who you are, yeah, they can see that. But anyways, that aside, you guys, okay? If this ritual feels like too much for you, that's fine. So is chasing, so is over-explaining, so is wondering why your phone feels heavier than your spine. The Rake doesn't chase. He doesn't explain. He doesn't rush clarity. He contains. Build the frame first, then touch the deeper systems. If you follow this ritual the right way, brothers, then you're on your way to getting Project X. But remember, How to Embody the Rake's Mindset is your prerequisite. Check the show notes. Listen to me, you guys. I love you. I know this was a different one, but just remember this right now. Remember this. I do not promote pickup lines. I promote ceremonies that improve your presence and seductive vibe, because girls respond to vibe, not your muscles all the time. Guys, listen to me. I may promote health and fitness, but sometimes if you work out for external validation, yeah, not really a good thing, especially if you're a man. Men are meant to be internally validated. Anyways, let's go. Guys, listen to me. Please leave me a 5-star review. I love you. Just return back for Thursday because I have another good one coming.